What is a realistic span that a 6 by 12 beam can span in the ceiling of the downstairs of a 2-story barn structure? Roof weight approximately 400 pounds per square.
Hello. How are you doing today? I'll be happy to help you. Please give me a few minutes to read your question completely and I'll let you know if I need additional information. Before we get started, I'd like to point out that a professional engineer's standard of care typically includes a site visit to assess field conditions and get an overall understanding of the structure. This can obviously not be accomplished through the internet. The information provided here is meant for informational purposes only, general sizing and budgeting, and is based on the information provided by you. Only vertical gravity loads will be considered, no lateral loads or analysis is looked at. This can be a big part of the design that will need to be considered. The information should be verified by a professional engineer who can visit the site to ensure that potentially important information has not been overlooked or omitted. This is not a private chat. 400 pounds per 100 square feet? Can you tell me the length of the joists on each side of the beam? Will it support any ceramic tile? Will it support 2 floors and an attic? Do you know the species and grade of lumber?
1. Weight of plastic slate is approximately 400 pounds per 100 feet. 2. Beams are spaced 10 feet apart max. 3 sets of interior beams in a 32 feet wide building.
So the joists are 10 long on each side of the beam?
3. Bath upstairs and loft approximately 10 by 12. Spacing of beams and joist spacing is from one wall 6 feet to 10 feet - 10 feet to 6 feet. 4. Will support only one floor and truss roof system. 5. Treated Doug fir.
What is the length of the trusses on each side of the beam? What is the city and state so I can look at snow loading?
6. Trusses are the framing for the roof structure on the floor above. 7. Hawaii, no snow.
So the same spans? Will this beam support the loft with a ceramic tile?
8. Yes, barn is 48 feet long. Need to run beams length of the building. 9. Yes, ceramic tile is in the floor above.
The beams are supporting only the loft and roof or a floor and the loft and the roof?
10. Beams are supporting a floor system, perimeter walls of the loft, a truss floor system and the roofing materials.
So 2 floors and the roof. Give me a few minutes to run some numbers.
11. No, 1 floor system and a roof system.
Is the floor different than the loft? If it's supporting the floor and the loft, then that's 2 floors, correct?
12. No, the floor is the floor of the loft. The barn is a 2-story structure. The beams are going in the ceiling between the first and second floors.
Okay. Thank you. Based on the information provided and a 750 pounds per square inch allowable bending stress for a Doug fir timber, you can plan for a maximum span of 9.3 for the beams with 6 on one side and 10 on the other. You can plan for a 8.3 span for the beam with 10 on both sides. This will limit deflection to span/600 for the tile to minimize chances of cracking the tile. I'll be happy to answer additional questions on the topic.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.